Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Forgotten Realms draft. Open Orcus. Yeah, this card. Real game flipper. Super strong win con. Easy pick here in a pack with all sorts of other goodies. Magic Missile, Grim Bounty, Divine Smite, at least a good sideboard card. Knoll Hunter's a good 2-drop. Manticore, Pixie Guide. A lot of goodies, but clear Orcus. Alright, there's Warlock class. The best card's probably Cridle of Baldur's Gate. In red we have Jaded Sellsword and Earth Cult Elemental. It's also Manticore, Feign Death. Could take Cridle. I mean, this card is insane. It's certainly the strongest card here, even though I guess it would immediately sort of put us down a 3-color path. You can splash something, either splash the Orcus or splash Cridle, but yeah, this card is very good. So I think I'm just going to follow up with it and be happy about it. Ooh, well, Painter's a sweet pickup here. I mean, keep in mind you can also play this on turn 3 off a K-Lane as a 6/4 flying trample on turn 3. That's pretty nuts. So we'll take Kalane. We're just going to play the Legend deck? Oh, that's cool. This looks real fun. Otherwise, Javelineer, critical hit in here. But yeah, maybe we're splashing Cridle. Who knows? Alright, pick 4. Well, there's Improvised Weaponry, which would help us splash. It's also removal. Fate's Reversal, which gets back all of these insane cards. Guild Thief is pretty good. I like the Investigator. I might just take the Weaponry. Just the fact that it lets us splash or ramp, kills random things. I think it's good. Okay, choices here. We have Hired Hexblade, which is actually pretty sweet off of a Kalane, because you would get a 3/3 that draws you a card and you lose 1 life for 2 mana. But we might just take Yuan-Ti Fangblade because it's got Death Touch. Just can keep swinging in there. I think it's an overall just better card than Hexblade. I also like Zombie Ogre and Valor Singer, but we'll take the Fangblade, get the Death Toucher. Okay, I actually really like Horde Robber. I like Sepulchre Ghoul too, though, especially if we end up with like steal effects. But I think we'll just take the Horde Robber. It's a really good card with Cridle, with Kalane. Can generate some treasure to fix. Just a good card for this deck. Maybe not in general, but certainly for this deck. So, Charm Sleep. I mean, I still feel like we're likely going to be splashing Cridle, but splashing Charm Sleep is probably a bit too ambitious. So, I think we'll just take Sepulchre Ghoul, despite Feign Death also being really good here, actually, but not better than a 2-drop creature, I think. A relevant 2-drop creature. Okay, this feels like a bit of a mess. I guess we can take the Javelineer if we do end up pretty aggressive. Could do the check for traps too. Actually, I guess this is a good sideboard card to have. I mean, it's a main deckable card, so I can consider it. So Price of Loyalty, we already have a Sepulchre Ghoul. Guess we don't have any other way to sacrifice yet, but otherwise I take a Spike Pit Trap. Maybe I'll just take it in case we end up with more sack effects. Spike Pit Trap is a little bit slow. I guess so is Earth Cult Elemental. Could take, I mean, Jaded Sellsword kind of makes sense for this deck. We're generating treasures, and if you do it with Kalane out treasure, you get, what, a 5/4 haste first strike? It's pretty good. I like Earth Cult Elemental, but we just look like we can play something a little more aggressive here. I guess I can take Critical Hit. Double Strike is pretty good. We don't have any roll cards yet, but we'll figure it out. I'll take the spare dagger in case we end up with some more death touch along the way. Alright, I mean, Javelin here is playable in the right decks. Ooh, Vorpal Sword, there's a good open. Magic Missile in here too? Jeez. I mean, arguably Magic Missile's better, but Vorpal Sword is nuts good. I mean, disregard the fact that for 8 mana you can actually just win the game with this card. Or make your opponent lose the game, rather. 1 mana for an equipment that for 2 mana equip gets +2/+0 and death touch. Like, it's just so much value attached to that. For all of these little aggro dudes. Just gotta take it. It's the second Magic Missile we passed this draft. That's you would think would be a bad sign, but it's actually a really good sign. It just means we have really insanely strong cards. Here, just take the removal. Be nice to wheel the Valor Singer. Where are we looking at for creatures? We're doing fine on the creature front. We're getting some removal now. I like it. Temple of the Dragon Queen. Well, Jaded Sellsword is a dragon. It might be our only one, though. There's a lot of creature types in this format, aren't there? Well, Temple of the Dragon would let us splash easier, but it's usually just going to be a tap land. It still might be okay. Otherwise, we could take another Horde Robber for more treasures, or the Feigned Death, which is very good. I'd probably just take the card that's free for the deck and be okay with it. Okay, so we can take Horde Robber. There's Armory Veteran. Currently, we just have the Spare Dagger and a Vorpal Sword, or we can take the Feigned Death. I mean, Feigned Death is pretty sweet. Maybe we just take it. It's a good card to have, especially for aggro decks. I mean, 2-drops are good to have too, but I don't know. I'm feeling like Feigned Death is going to be good. Vorpal Sword Javelineer is some good synergy too. This thing with Death Touch is basically it can't be blocked, or it just kills anything blocking it. And also Vorpal Sword with Spare Dagger is good synergy too. I guess we can take the Herald here. A little bit expensive, but there's nothing else we want, and fine card. 5 mana 4/4 with upside. Alright, this one's an easy Plundering Barbarian. I love this card in general. Both abilities are very relevant in this format. And you get a body with it too. The strict Manic Vandal upgrade. And boy is it good. I guess we take another critical hit. Don't really need you come to the Knoll Camp. Don't really need the critical hit either, but that's alright. I mean, sometimes Double Strike can just put people away, so it's possibly good enough to play here. It depends. Alright, choices now are Sepulchre Ghoul or Fireball. How many 1 and 2 drops we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fireball's a little bit expensive, but it's good removal, and we have a whole pack to find more creatures. Deals damage to your opponent, too. Guess we'll take Price of Loyalty. Now I guess I kind of wish I had gotten that second Sepulchre Ghoul, but I don't know if it really matters. Take Valor Singer. Alright, Swarming Goblins, get some bodies. It's a late Charmed Sleep. Alright, take the Pit Trap. I doubt it makes the deck. Might need to clean some stuff up here. Probably don't need that. You see a pair of goblins is good. Could splash the Dancing Sword. There's improvised weaponry. There's Horde Robber. I like getting 2 bodies or pumping my team. That seems pretty good. It is a 3-drop, however. But we might wheel the Horde Robber. You never know. I don't know if we're going to be on the price of loyalty plan. We'll see. But yeah, let's take UC a pair of goblins. I mean, this can be real good, I think, in this format. Ooh, Mind Flayer is good. But probably take the Precipitous drop. Once again, hope to wheel the Hexblade or the Sepulchre Ghoul. Probably off Spare Dagger, even though it's kind of cute. Red Dragon, well, there's a good one. Expensive, but good. Otherwise, we could take the Hobgoblin Captain. I mean, Red Dragon can just kill your opponent. It's probably worth topping out at. Hobgoblin Captain is going to be better for an aggro plan, but Red Dragon is just 4 damage to your opponent's face is pretty strong. So, another Feign Death. We could do the Thieves' Tools. I actually like You Find Some Prisoners. It lets you... I mean, destroying artifacts is obviously good, but also letting you play your opponent's spells is pretty slick. I actually like this card. I might just take it. It's like another... It's almost like a red way to ramp, too. Like, if in a pinch, if you need lands, you can cast this on their turn 2, and then on your turn 3... have access to their land. I don't know. I find it can be good. Maybe we'll get rid of the critical hits now. I don't think we're doing that much rolling in here anyway, are we? Probably not doing the Pit Trap. Not even sure we want the Javelineer. Check for Traps still might make the deck. I haven't decided yet. I guess we look a little bit top heavy, but it's not that bad. Another Kalane? Yeah, I want that. That's awesome. This card's so good. Vampire Spawn and You Find Some Prisoners would be good too, but pretty easy Kalane. Battlecry Goblin, there's a strong one. There's another Plundering Barbarian and Horde Robber in here too, but this card is nuts. Even when you don't have many goblins, this card is sweet. Vampire Spawn now is a good pickup. Good with Feign Death too. Maybe we're off. Check for probably off the Javelineer actually. Fate's Reversal is definitely, I think, good enough for the deck. 14 creatures currently. All right. Jaded Sellsword. I can. Don't really need Dungeon Map. Don't really need another Sellsword either, though. It is a dragon for Temple of the Dragon Queen, but whatever. I don't think the chances of playing Dungeon Map are high either. All right. That's a late Sepulchre Ghoul. We're going to take it. Could bring back in the price of loyalties, but I don't think we need them necessarily. Just take the uncommon here. And yes, I absolutely love Krydle enough to splash it here. We have a lot of treasure generation. I guess I'll take a Thieves' Tools. I don't know if that's going to make the deck either, but worth considering. Might not play the Jaded Sellsword. It is cute with the Temple of the Dragon Queen. We might be a 17 land deck too. I haven't fully decided yet. I should probably figure that out. Because I don't want to get flooded, and we do have a fair amount of treasure. We top out at 6, but we only have 1. This might be a 16 land deck. But it is 3 color also. Do I actually have to run any islands? I don't think I do. How much treasure generation do I have? 1, 2. It's kind of like a land. 3, 4. 5, 6. So we have 6 treasure generators plus a 7th. So we have like 7 ways to fix for Krydle without playing for island. I kind of like that. So If we want to run 16, I guess we do one extra black mana, although we only have double red. We actually don't have any double black. Oh no, Vorpal Sword equip is double black, but maybe we do an extra red, oddly enough. I mean, we need both, but we don't have any double black, so I guess we could do the extra red. Then we have to make 2 cuts. And could be a creature, could cut a creature because we have, you see a pair of goblin, or yeah, so we have like 16 with this. Maybe we don't need the Thieves' Tools. It's not bad though. Only equips for what, 2? It's a pretty cheap equip. It ramps us too, fixes us. It might be good enough. It's cool with like Fangblade, obviously. Let's just push damage through. I might dump Jaded Sellsword, but I was meaning to give it a try, but we could try Herald of Hadar too. Maybe we don't have to cut any of our top end. Maybe we can cut like a... I don't know, I'm actually not sure. Fate's Reversal brings back quite a few good things. But removal-wise, what do we have? A Fireball, 2 Precipitous Drops, and an Improvised Weaponry. That's about it. I guess we can cut the Check for Traps. I think the card is fine. It's just... feels like a card we should cut. And then what do I like more, Feign Death or Fate's Reversal? Probably Feign Death. Just because you get enter the battlefield effects immediately, and you get a buffed creature. Yeah, this looks good. This looks pretty sweet. Splashing old Krydle without any actual islands. That's cool. Alright, I'm satisfied. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. Alright, round 1. Oh, that's a keep. Very good keep. Guess we do the Painter. So I can play the Battlecry Goblin and then get in for... I guess it's fine. Keeps us off Red Dragon, but also just puts a big scary threat on the board right now. I mean, a 4/3 haste on turn 3, it's pretty strong. I mean, you find some prisoners can deal with leather armor. It almost doesn't seem worth it. I'd almost rather just play one of their spells. We're also going to be able to generate goblins next turn too. Huh. Well, they'll be able to block the goblin, I guess, if I do that. Let's just smash for 3. If I attack with the spawn, they might take that too, so I think I'm just going to swing here. And then I'll play a Sepulchre Ghoul. And then I'll leave up, you find some prisoners. It's a lot of leather armor. I might just block like this. Can't really sack my spawn super productively there because I can just sack the treasure. Rust Monster can get in for 8 damage there, though. It's pretty good. I guess we do 2-move Annihilation there. Alright. So playing against red-white equipment deck. We've already got main deck Plundering Barbarian and You Find Some Prisoners, so that's pretty cool. Good ways to deal with those. Check for traps, I guess, is something we can do. Removal-wise, they have improvised weaponry, multiple leather armors. I'm okay. I think we can run it back. It's a keep. Could see myself maybe playing Orcus for 4 mana. I mean, we can reveal Jaded Sellsword, but we don't have to. Let's do blue, I guess. Alright, I think we'll keep up the, you see a pair of goblins. And might double block the veteran. Guess it depends. Well, now I'll probably double block the paladin. So then we can precipitous drop the veteran. It's probably the best way to preserve our life total here. Oh, jeez. Well, I don't know if I can survive that, huh? Can play the Orcus, but then they kill me with the Valor Singer. So I guess we just go to the next game here. So they aggroed us down pretty good there. But nothing really to be done about that. I think we can still run it back. Our curve's not too high, I don't think. I could do check for traps, I guess. Get rid of Adult Gold Dragon. I end up losing life, though. I don't love it. But maybe it's more valuable than trying to run like a Jaded Sellsword. Although we're on the play now, so maybe it's better to be a little bit aggressive. Because they do just have a bunch of 2-power things. So 4/3s look like they pair fairly well against our opponent. Alright, we can run it back. Sure. That was a good draw. Probably Scry. I mean, life gain's good too, but Orcus. It's a pretty good opportunity to play Orcus, honestly. Just kill the Ranger's Hawk. And get a 5/3. It's probably worth it. So I can inflate it 3 times. instead, I think we just do that and play the red dragon. All right. We'll see for round 2. All right, round 2, we'll play first. Yeah, it's a keep. Hmm. Ooh. Ramping, huh? Well, that's cool. I could precipitous drop the secret door, but I think I'm just gonna go like this. Attack with both, and then play the jaded sellsword. Hmm. Hmm. So I can do Kalane and play the precipitous drop. Guess that pushes more damage. But I'd rather do it differently. Let's see here. Probably Scry. We've still got some work to do this game. So what's a 5th land do? 5th land doesn't really change that much with this hand, I don't think. Because I still want to use Kalane to cast the vampire spawn anyway, so I like it more like this. Let's see. This is tough. Because I can't actually do both. Tricky. Real tricky. Tricky spot. I can improvise weaponry, the owlbear, attack with everything. I might need to risk it here. Didn't turn out as good as I wanted. I mean, I guess I got rid of Gretchen. That's cool. So we're getting mid-ranged out pretty hard here. Well, that's... I mean, it's definitely what we're going to use to try and win here. I can't bring anything back, can I? No. Well, I don't think it matters. I mean, no. Well, no, it doesn't. All right. I suppose we can take 8 here. Could blow up the secret door, but I think we'd rather create a treasure for Red Dragon right now. I mean, I could also double block a purple worm. It's probably worth it. Well, it's really like losing 3 creatures, I guess, so I don't know. So they only have 3 lands left in the deck there? It's pretty scary. All right, go to the next one here. All right, so we got beat by the mid-range, so we weren't aggro enough. I wonder if I want Price of Loyalty for the beef boys. I mean, it's kind of appealing, but it's not like they don't have blockers. We do have the Sepulchre goals, so we can kind of turn it into... Yeah, it might be okay. I wish I had more sack outlets. Maybe we'll try it anyway. Ditch like Herald. Too slow probably. Although it does have 4 power, but whatever. Maybe get rid of Feign Death? I mean, they have fight spells, but Feign Death probably not going to be too useful, I imagine. Alright. Alright, we'll play first. Snap Maul. Keep. Ditch. Mountain. And I guess we'll go for the Kalane first. Guess we gotta name Black with Vorpal Sword. Or with Temple the Dragon, I mean. That's cool. I suppose we're only a few lands away from winning with Vorpal Sword, which is kind of cool. But here we're just going to play the Red Dragon, I think. Try to. That's cool, actually. So I can Price of Loyalty my own red dragon to untap it. But I think we'll just do this for now. Get rid of Gretchen. Because then we have lethal with red dragon next turn. Alright, we're tapped out, so that's cool. I mean, check for traps has to be good here, right? Because they have like the big explosive creatures we need to get rid of. That's probably right. Is Thieves' Tools going to be too slow? But it lets us push damage through. It's got to be important too. Is Precipitous Drop and Improvised Weaponry not that good? But they have 0/4s we want to attack into, so they're probably good enough too. I don't know what's the worst. Horde Robber's not looking great. I could see dumping the Horde Robber, maybe. As much as I love the treasure generation. Brings us to 13 creatures, really 14 with this. That is a little bit low. A little bit uncomfortably low. Do I bring Herald back in? Just because it can attack into the 0/4s and the 4/4s? Probably. And then maybe, do I dump Tools? Or do I try and dump like a Precipitous Drop, even though it's okay? I mean, it does, I guess, kill Circle of Moondruid on their turn. Kind of feeling getting rid of the Tools just because it's too slow. I might be wrong. We'll find out. I mean, I don't like getting rid of treasure generation in this deck either, but I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, I guess we'll keep. I mean, we can wait on check for traps a little bit. Guess we want to do Plundering Barbarian this turn, don't we? so I can get the red dragon down. I suppose so. I could have blown up the secret door, but I'd rather have the red dragon, I think. Could be wrong about that, too. I mean, I feel like we're going to have to deal with an owlbear here, but I also feel like I want a red dragon to try and race. Hmm. Hmm. It's not looking promising. I can't lie. Well, I guess you gotta learn some way. You gotta learn sometime that Gretchen Titchwillow will win the game if you can't find a way to deal with it. If I attack with this Sepulchre Ghoul, I can just block with Dryad, and that doesn't seem very good. I guess I could sack the red dragon for that reason, but I don't love it. Might have to. It's a weird way to block. Hmm. Maybe I should have named red. Didn't think about that. Well, we got mid-ranged beat with our aggro deck, so pretty disappointed. Just couldn't keep the pace that our deck needed to in order to win this one, unfortunately. All right. See you for the next one. All right, round 3. Unfortunately, this looks really slow, but I mean, it's got Orcus in it, so I guess you just keep it. We'll do Kalain Kreidel. It's actually Guess not the best use of mana, but we're going to let them venture again, too, with the Yanti, I think. I mean, I guess Orcus is going to end up... maybe we double block here, actually. Ah, makes sense. I think we'll just do the weaponry on the Fang Blade there. Sure. Well, I hope whatever they play, it's something Orcus can kill. Oh. Well, that's too bad. Well, let's see. So I can only get Cridle back, huh? Well, I guess I can get Cridle back. That's pretty good. You could kill the Manticore too, but I'd rather get Cridle back, I think. We take 8 here. So I can play Kalane. Get a treasure. Attack with Cridle. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I guess... Yeah, we can keep a Vorpal Sword. So this way I can block Asmodeus and then do a Fireball on it. Well, that's probably way better for us, I would think. Oh, I see. They finished the dungeon. All right, that makes more sense. Jeez. Lucky I rolled high on that. So, we can go to 4. I guess we just go Vorpal Sword, equip. I don't think we pay with treasure. Oh, I see the problem. Alright, we can pay with treasure, it's fine. We're just attacking with Cridle anyway, because we want... Well, the problem is... Yeah. I guess that doesn't get us out of this mess, does it? No. I mean, it's cool, because Vorpal Sword could win the game, but we're not quite there yet. And especially not after using a treasure. Yeah, I guess we just died to the Manticore, unfortunately. Bummer. It's kind of a good match, but we lost it. I mean, I could have attacked with Cridle, but we still would have died. Alright. Go to the next game here. Our deck's really good, too, but... We lost to a mid-range deck, and then we just lost to a... kind of black-white... Rave Enfeeblement for no value, other than -4/-1 deck. That hurts. Hurts a little bit. Can't lie. Do I want to steal stuff? Is that my plan? Go back to steal plan? I don't love steal plan, to be honest. I mean, it's not a bad plan, it's just... It's kind of whatever plan. I think we just need to draw our lower curve stuff earlier and curve out a little bit better. Oh yeah, we'll keep. That's good. So we'll go red here. So we go Kalane into possible Barbarian Battlecry Goblin, which is pretty nuts if we can pull that off. And actually, if they kill Kalane, or try to, we can feign death too, which is pretty sick. Oh, land there is so nasty. turn 3, 2 3/3s. It's pretty nuts. All right. I think we just run it back. Yeah, we can keep this. It is a little bit slow, but I feel like Orcus does so much. Well, they didn't play a Triumphant Adventurer turn 2. That's pretty sweet. Go let them venture. Because then at least I can feign death and get my Singer back next turn if I don't draw anything. So I don't think we're going to do the valueless Orcus. I don't think that's the best. I don't think that's the best plan. I'd rather be a little patient. Sure. Well, so we're 1 mana away from Orcus blowing up a planar ally. I think we wait for that reason. Because I can still play Herald next turn too. If we don't draw the land, I mean. Land is huge here. You didn't quite get it. That's alright. Can I afford to take 7 next turn and then pay 3 with Orcus to clear the board? It's pretty dangerous, but I also don't want to block a Clattering Skeletons with my Herald of Hadar. It probably makes the most sense to just do the Red Dragon to be able to block the planar ally. Oh, but I have to bust my treasure for that. I think I just play Herald and pass. Well, jeez, but then I still have to draw the land. Alright, I'm going to play Herald. I think I'm taking 7 next turn. And I'm hoping to draw untap land so that I can Orcus. Land, please. Oh, jeez. Alright, folks, ended up going 1-2. Do it back one, pick one. Easy Drizzt if that wasn't in here. Easy power word kill. Alright, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.